Marlon David Jackson, the sixth child of the Jackson family, is an American entertainer, singer, and dancer best known as a member of the Jackson 5. He choreographed the group's signature dance moves, earning the nickname Dancingest Jackson from his siblings. Jackson now runs the Study Peace Foundation to promote peace and unity worldwide. About Marlon David Jackson's net worth. Marlon Jackson has an estimated net worth of over $100,000 to $1 million attributed to his music career and real estate business. His assets include but not limited to real estate in Los Angeles, California. Investments in businesses and stocks. Royalties from his music career. Cars he owns or has owned. Rolls-Royce Phantom, Bentley Continental GT, Porsche 911, a Mercedes-Benz S-Class and Range Rover. Mercedes-Benz S-Class and Range Rover. Awards and honors. The Jacksons' rise to fame began with a string of amateur talent show victories. They won their first prize at Gary's Memorial Auditorium, but their most notable triumph was at the Regal Theater in Chicago, where they became three-time winners. This victory earned them the right to perform with other multiple show winners and to share the bill with top established stars of the time. The Jackson 5's performance at the Regal Theater's multiple winner Super Talent Night was particularly noteworthy, as they were placed on the same bill as the top R&B act of 1967, Gladys Knight and the Pips. This prestigious booking helped to raise the group's profile and paved the way for their eventual success on Motown Records. In the 1970s, the Jackson 5 continued to soar, winning 4 NAACP Image Awards for Best Vocal Group, an award from the Organization of African Unity for Strengthening Afro-Americans, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Their success culminated in inductions into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997 and the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 1999. Two of their songs, ABC, and I Want You Back, were named among the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll, and all three of their biggest hits, ABC, I Want You Back, and I'll Be There, were inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Early life. Marlon Jackson was born on March 12, 1957, at St. Mary's Mercy Hospital in Gary, Indiana, to Joseph and Catherine Jackson. He was the sixth child in the family and was especially close to his younger brother, Michael, who was born 17.5 months later. Marlon has said that he considered Michael to be a substitute for his twin brother, Brandon, who died shortly after birth. Both Marlon and Michael were talented performers from a young age, and they joined their older brothers Jackie, Tito, and Jermaine to form the Jackson 5 in 1964. The group quickly became one of the most popular acts in the world, and Marlon's signature dance moves helped to make them a global sensation. Marlon has continued to perform and record music throughout his career, and he remains an active member of the entertainment industry. Marlon Jackson and his younger brother Michael joined their older brothers Tito, Jackie, and Jermaine to form the Jackson 5 in 1964, with their mother, Catherine, playing the piano and clarinet and singing harmonies, and their father, Joe, leading rehearsals. The brothers won singing competitions all over the state, including New York, marking the beginning of their successful career. Marlon was not the most prominent member of the Jackson 5, but he sang background vocals on many of their hits and played the conga and tambourine. When Jermaine chose to stay at Motown after the group left the label and renamed themselves the Jacksons, their younger brother Randy joined the band. Marlon also has 3 sisters, Rebby, LaToya, and Janet. Personal life. In August 1975, 18-year-old Marlon married his girlfriend, Karol Ann Parker, whom he met in New Orleans during one of the Jacksons' tours. Marlon and Parker have 3 children. Valencia Caroline Jackson, born December 18, 1976. Brittany Shanti Jackson, born September 4, 1978. Marlon David Jackson Jr., born September 23, 1981. Marlon and Karol have 6 grandchildren, 2 from Valencia and 4 from Brittany. Career. Marlon Jackson was known as the Dancingest Jackson at the height of the Jackson 5's fame, a nickname he coined himself to describe his flamboyant dance moves. He was also a well-known jokester backstage, always keeping his brothers entertained with his sense of humor. While Marlon was not the most prominent member of the group, he sang lead vocals on a number of their hits and was an invaluable part of their success. The Jackson 5's professional career began in 1965 when they performed at a children's fashion show in Glen Park. Up until then, they had performed as the Jackson Family and the Jackson Brothers, but it was at this show that they came up with the name the Jackson 5. Their big break came when they won the Superdogs talent show at the Apollo Theater in Harlem. Their victory earned them a return engagement as paid performers, and the Jackson 5 were on their way to stardom. The Jackson 5 first signed with Steeltown Records in 1967, releasing their first single, Big Boy, in 1968. After recording 3 more songs with Steeltown, they signed with Motown Records in 1969. However, the group felt that Motown was not paying them fair royalties and that they lacked creative control, so they left the label and signed with Epic Records in 1975. The Jackson 5's success was relatively short-lived. After a legal dispute with Motown in 1976, the Jackson family moved to Epic Records, where they renamed themselves the Jacksons and replaced Jermaine Jackson with their younger brother Randy. Several of the Jackson brothers launched solo careers, and the family began to disintegrate in the early 1970s. Jermaine split from the Jackson 5 to start a solo career at Motown and was replaced by his younger brother Randy. However, Motown owned the trademark to the name, the Jackson 5, so the group was forced to change their name to the Jacksons when they signed with Epic Records in 1975. In 1983, Motown founder Berry Gordy asked the Jacksons to perform at the Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Forever television special. In 1997, the Jacksons were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. After the Jacksons stopped playing together, Marlon went on to pursue a solo music career. In 1987, he released his debut album, Baby Tonight, which featured the hit single, Don't Go. The album reached number 2 on the Billboard Top R&B Albums chart, but Marlon has not released another album since then. In recent years, Marlon has focused on other business ventures. He is the founder of the Study Peace Foundation, a non-profit organization that promotes peace and unity worldwide. Unlike many of his brothers, Marlon Jackson left the music business to pursue a real estate career in Southern California. However, he was drawn back to entertainment in 1999, when he became the head of the major broadcasting corporation, NBC. NBC was a primarily religious network based in Atlanta, and it was renamed the Black Family Channel in 2004. However, the network ceased operations in May 2007, and its subscriber base was sold to the Gospel Music Channel. Marlon was a successful real estate agent in Southern California before he ventured into the media industry in 1999. He co-founded the major broadcasting corporation, NBC, a religious network based in Atlanta, with Florida attorney Willie E. Gary, baseball player Cecil Fielder, boxer Evander Holyfield, and Alvin James. In 2004, NBC was rebranded as Black Family Channel, which was sold to the Gospel Music Channel in 2007. In 2008, Marlon and a new group of partners founded the Motherland Group, LLC, a company that promotes Badagry, Nigeria. Marlon Jackson founded the Study Peace Foundation in 2015 to promote peace and unity in communities worldwide. The foundation offers programs designed to engage children, adults, and the elderly to live in peaceful environments. As Jackson says, as a community, we all should know that promoting peace and unity would cause a chain reaction that children will observe. It all starts with what we make accessible to the children. The Study Peace Foundation has partnered with Kaboom, a non-profit organization that builds playgrounds in underserved communities, to build playgrounds in New Orleans, Gary, and Los Angeles. Thank you for watching. For more content like this, subscribe and click on the bell notification.